evening, everybody. I am Sally, and I am here because people keep asking me how I make Deathly Nightshade soup. It got out in my town that in order to get away from Dr. Finkelstein, I had to invent a way to put him to sleep without detection. And when I started dating Jack, it didn't get any better, so I actually had to invent a better, more clever way on how to introduce Deadly Nightshade into Dr. Finkelstein's food in order for him to not detect it and be put fast to sleep. I have everything out here on the table ready for you so that you can get an idea of the simple recipe. Here we have a bowl of fruit, mainly consisting of mangoes, kiwi, pineapple, and green apple. Then we have our three key ingredients: Deadly Nightshade, which is the ingredient that puts people to sleep. And then we have frog's breath and wormswort. Frog's breath masks the deadly nightshade, and wormswort gets rid of the bitter aftertaste of frog's breath. I have to note that some things have gotten much simpler with the invention of the blender, because now instead of slaving hours boiling and softening my fruit into a mush, I can let the blender take care of it, and so I can have a really smooth soup when I am finished. So with your bowl of fruit, you're going to want to take the Deadly Nightshade, and with your spoon, just plop it in. Nice and simple. Get as much of it as you can out of the container, because the more Deadly Nightshade you have in your soup, the faster they fall asleep. And then I switched up the order. Instead of adding frog's breath first, we just have to add wormswort. Transfer your ingredients into your blender. And then secure the lid on tightly. Now I'm going to take this over to my blender machine. I'm not going to film that part as it gets very, very loud. So you want to just make sure that this is fairly runny and about ready for the frog's breath. I'm going to transfer it into a little food thermos in order for easy drinking disposal. And now we get ready for the frog's breath. This is actually now added last, as it keeps the consistency the same throughout the entire beverage. Now, frog's breath, instead of coming directly from the frog, is now frozen for us. It is very cold, so safety first. Now, if your drink is foaming and bubbling, it is perfect. And there you have the completed Deadly Nightshade soup. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial today on how to make deadly nightshade soup. I am now off to go on a picnic with Jack, so I really hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, goodbye!